Guys, no fancy microphones. It's very easy. I'm just going to react to a Keto Abashi reaction of Ren doing Fire in the Booth. Because that's what I feel like doing tonight. And I haven't seen Keto do this. Now, just to give you a little background on me. I'm 63 years old. I've lived all over the world. And I've been to hell and back. And I'm not talking about Michigan. I'm talking about real hell. And just like the walking genius, Ren, as above me floats this little picture of paradise in the middle of La Fortuna, Costa Rica. And here I am. And right now, let me check the time. It's 11:54 p.m. Most people are sleeping in my hostel. And I'm in a private room with air conditioning and a bathroom. And it's little, and I love it. Because nobody's bothering me. I can talk to anyone. And I'm having the best time I've had in decades. I guess to get here, I had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations and everything that my idol, Ren, talks about all the time, every single day. He thinks about it, he sleeps it, he eats it, grinding up his beef, whatever. It's what I do. So, I'm here. And I came from one of the worst places in the world you could be at the moment. And that's Florida. I'm telling you, this is where I live in Florida, where I lived in Florida, where I will not live anymore in Florida. I've gone through 3 hurricanes in the last 5 years. I've had so many things going on that I can't even start to tell you what's been going on. But it's been, again, every day something comes and it seems like it's worse and worse and worse, and it just piles on, and then I just said enough. And sometimes that's all you need to say. Basta. Basta ya. You know, it's enough. So, this is not edited. I'm just going to do it live. And I'm going to dedicate it to everybody. To everybody who loves everybody. Despite their horrible, terrible, and awful beings. If they're evil, fuck them. Right? They're going to get theirs. They will. And that's the way you got to look at it today. Because other than that, there's really no other option. I mean, you could look at You go look at what's going on in the Ukraine. In Ukraine, and it's just like in Ukraine. I still say the Ukraine, you know. And that's the weirdest thing about, you know, speaking other languages is that, you know, words have changed in other languages as well because we've had to adapt to people creating these borders that don't exist, and that, or, you know, they're just lines, right? As so many people talk about it in so many songs, in so many ways, in so many different types of, I guess. So, my favorite reactors are people like Vibe Reactions, for example. And shout out to you, man. I hope you're feeling okay, because I know you've been going through hell with the diabetes and shit, you know, and everything else that you've been going through, you know. And I know it's hell, because, you know, I've had family members who've had it, and they died young, because back then they didn't take care of themselves as well, and they didn't know how to do it. And so all I can ask you is to please get better, okay? Because we need you, and the world needs you. I love you, man. And Keto, who makes me laugh every single fucking day, Keto Abashi. I'll watch his reactions to Ren videos every fucking day of the week, and I don't care, because it's absolutely beyond compare. I mean, to me, that's all that matters. I have to talk softly right now because I don't usually talk like this. I usually talk with a higher tone. Let's see, we're at 7:15. If you're still with me, guys, God bless you. Please, and I know I'm starting a channel, so here it is. Like, subscribe, comment, wish me well, tell me to fuck off, do whatever you want to do. But I want to hear reactions of my life, my thoughts, my dreams, my goals, and everything that comes with it. I mean, all I see all over the world are two words: French Revolution. I mean, that's all I see. I mean, in every country right now. If I look around, I mean, what happened in Turkey? I mean, the dictator got overthrown. Saudi Arabia, what's happening there? The dictator's still, they're still killing people, you know, all over the place. I mean, and who's it's all fucked up, man. You know, it's like, we all know that shit. And, you know, there are reactors whom I love, I have to tell you, who have really, they need to rethink their thoughts about what's going on in the world. Because, and I'm not mentioning by name right now, but he's an amazing reactor. I love him to death. And I love everything he does, because I subscribe, I love it. And it's just that the things he says pisses me off sometimes, and it's going to happen, you know. And I just wish he would rethink some of the things he says, because it's important to listen to everybody, not just think that you know what you're talking about. Okay? You need to think clearly about what you're talking about. Because there are people out there who have reacted with you, who have different views than you do, okay, and who don't talk about it, or do talk about it a bit. But I'd love to react with you one day. But it would need to be on a respectful, and we can just shoot the shit, and then react to a song or whatever. Because I want to show you shit. I mean, the ish that I see on YouTube, it makes me think. What do I do? Do I do something with this? Okay, we're at 11 minutes. I got to get to 15, right? We're around 14, 15. I'm going to stop soon enough. Because my next video is going to be the reaction, so there you go. I have to set up the studio and all that shit, and excuse my language, guys, but here we go. This is not a child-friendly channel, okay? I love children to death, but it's not child-friendly. So if they can hear, it's rated R, quite R. And so please, please act accordingly. And also be respectful of other commenters. Also, please. That's, again, very important for me. If you disagree disrespectfully, please. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up. So here we go. I'm Larry.